And we are
I
off.
think they're going.
At least Jack is. Okay.
Oh, it's going to be so confusing seeing Dove running around.
Yeah, so I guess Blue has
Dubbins.
Dove. What's also confusing is them not jumping at every other tile. Sorry. I was playing Dorian. Now I'm expecting some exceptional leaping. But anyways. So we are off and running, guys. Thank you for all the Kappa chat there. We'll see if the other Kappa seeds can go. Right now, we're pretty much exactly neck and neck, I guess. It'd be interesting also to see if any sort of metagame comes out of it. I wasn't actually around for when we tried this method out. Were you there, Dune, for that?
Yes, I was being you for that time, for that moment.
That's right. And will anyone pick up the phasing? It looks like Blimp actually did pick it up, and that's...
Oh, the ring of phasing is so good on Dove.
But, of course, not so good when you don't have a torch, and so Jack did not pick up the ring of phasing.
Interesting.
I wonder how I should edit this. Right now it's a best of 5 setup here on my...
on your screen?
Yeah. I mean, it's not a huge deal because I can just show, like... Anyways, this will be actually a great opportunity for us to show the difference that one choice can make. Because you're seeing a lot of BlueBlimp having to jump in and out of the walls, and oh, Jack goes down. And that's really interesting. So he's starting Kappa 1 all over again. This is still Kappa 1. BlueBlimp's going to have to take a lot of time moving in and out of the walls. Now, it was a very uncharacteristic death there from... Oh, okay. It's fine on BlueBlimp's side, but that was an uncharacteristic death for Jack. I don't really want to say it. Wait. What's going on here? Oh, it's Conga. I'm like, why is he skipping the 8th beat? It's been a while for me, apparently. Oh, boy. I'm like, wait, what? He didn't take Shrine of Rhythm. Never mind, guys. Everything's fine.
I actually think the ring of phasing is kind of interesting if you do have to restart. Like, because you know what the layouts are, you know where you're going.
You know there's that trap door right after you pick it up. So that's really cool.
If you end up dying, then the ring of phasing will be the catch-up item.
Yeah, exactly. But Jack still doesn't take it. Ooh, and not a bad pickup there. The old Blood Rapier. Safe item. Definitely get your health back. It's got the 2 damage. It's probably the best of the blood weapons because it does have that extra damage, which is really, really nice. But of course, that damage only occurs on a lunge. So there you go. Oh, and a quick switch over for some lead boots as well. That's nice. Opening up those black chests, you're going to find equipment. It could be boots, it could be armor, it could be weapons. And as you can see there, he got the boots out of that. And actually what Jack can do now is he can take a look over on BlueBlimp's screen, which of course is totally welcome. We allow it. And he could find out what he's going to get out of that. He knows if he looks over there, he would say, okay, he took because I know the ring of phasing's in that chest, so he took a black chest at the end of the fight. So he knows it's either lead boots or the rapier, unless he was really paying close attention. Looks like he is going to go for the rapier, so he's going to take that with him. Very interesting.
So, yeah, that's so interesting. I mean, I'd be really impressed if anyone was actually using the information from another person's screen, because it's so hard to look away for just a moment in this game.
Yeah. Now, I'm curious if Jack took that damage intentionally, because he got lasered by the dragon there in kind of a trolly situation, but now put himself at half a heart, which gives him infinite damage with that blood weapon. So he's just a little behind. It looks like he wasn't taking the heal. He's playing the sort of more dangerous, risky strat. And I wonder if he's going to take some more intentional damage, say from that skeleton there, to get himself back down at half a heart. Very interesting.
Interesting, yeah. I don't think...
Oh, sorry, I'm not playing my character very well here. Lead boots? Who picks that up? What a dummy. What a stupid dum-dum face. Come on, lead boots? Are you kidding me? No.
I'm surprised Jack... I mean, I would think that Jack's not watching so closely, because I think he would have went out of his way to find those, to get those lead boots if he knew where they were. Yeah,
that's true. But he might have just, like, maybe I'll see him on the way, and he doesn't know exactly where they are, so it's a little tricky. Yeah. Yeah, very interesting. Well, actually, Jack's been catching up. I mean, Jack has the mechanics. He knows what he's doing. So, not to say BlueBlimp doesn't, but Jack clearly, I think, BlueBlimp's the newest racer in this tournament. He did win the Conduit, which is pretty cool, Conduit 2. But Jack, of course, held the world record for a very long time. Definitely one of the best racers. Probably one of the most winningest racers in the CoNDOR. And so he's got I think just the faster mechanics. He'll probably be able to just straight up go faster. So BlueBlimp needs to capitalize on that death. And right now he's only just a smidge ahead.
Yeah, I think at this point they're pretty much even because, or I think they're pretty much even just because they're both on 3-1, and I did also in terms of when I saw actually no, hold on. Oh yeah, sorry.
That's okay. I'll tell you one thing. I think that Blimp's build is way better for Zone 4 than Jack's. Like he's got the lead boots, which is going to help him. He's got the phasing, which is great for Zone 4. So he's in a good shape for Zone 4. So even if Jack makes it to Zone 4 first, I think BlueBlimp's got a nice shot. The only issue is if one person has fast Zone 4 strats, it's Jack. I've seen him push super duper hard, and it's crazy. I'm like, how do you even go that fast in Zone 4? Zone 4 is inherently slow because there's just, I mean, so much crap in your way, and you know that the exit is pretty much going to be the exact opposite corner.
Yeah, Jack's so good at choosing which battles to fight. And
and he has taken the lead now at this point, just slightly, but he has taken lead. He took a pretty serious hit there from a goblin, but he's got the blood weapon, so he's okay.
If Jack doesn't find shoes, I mean that's kind of what slowed people down on Melody, not having shoes to deal with the goo from the ooze golems.
Well, I mean, it slows you down on any character. Melody, it's really bad because you can only do up to 1 damage pretty much, but yeah. And there's a leprechaun kill over on BlueBlimp. Of course, love a good leprechaun kill. That's nice, but look at how much further behind he is now. He's really got to push this. Make sure you can make it to the stairs quickly before Jack gets too much of a lead through Zone 4. Because even though he's got the Zone 4 build, I think that he's trying to pick up a blood shovel, and that doesn't make a lot of sense considering... Wait a minute, is he bombing this? I'm confused by what Blue's doing right now because he's got phasing, so you don't want to take a shovel. There's no reason.
Yeah, I don't know what
it seems like he's just delaying.
Maybe he plans to change rings, so that's something I've definitely tried to do. And if you don't, well, actually, it doesn't really matter.
Phasing's a good ring in Zone 4.
It wasn't a shrine of phasing, so I've definitely taken the shrine of phasing and then like tried to get rid of my ring, and then all of a sudden I have no shovel.
So it looks like Jack got a really nice weapon out of his boss chest there, Obsidian Longsword. So that's gonna really help him keep his pace up, because just a 2 damage weapon doesn't really do much for you once you get into Zone 4, because you want to do a lot of quick damage to those golems to kill them and take them down very quick so that they don't put as much goo on the floor.
I'll be interested to see how Jack uses the heart transplant.
Yeah, I'm sure he will. Probably on the last boss, I would imagine. Which
I guess Dead Ringer, or
you can't use it on Necrodancer, so I guess it would have to be on Dead Ringer just to do Dead Ringer faster.
He might use it. He might use it if he finds like a situation with a lot of golems, because the pattern for dealing with them is not that bad. But actually,
he's got boots now, so he's good to go. Yeah. So he's actually moving down to 4-3. So as you can see, BlueBlimp has fallen behind substantially, and I think that's pure mechanics. Whew, there's a nice ring for you. Ring of Mana with the Fireball spell.
Fireball spell, and with any spell.
The only thing about that is I think people aren't as comfortable with it. I think that, there you go, though. It does so much damage. It's absurd. What's it, 8 damage, I think?
8 damage, and you only have to kill, like, 3 enemies?
I think it's 3.
To get that charge back, it's super fast.
Yep. The thing is, you just have to make sure to use it. Use it or you lose it, man. And he's using it. It's really good. He's just got to hustle. I mean, he down to Dead Ringer is Jack. Man, Fireball's so strong in Zone 4 too, because it kills those Parry Knights.
Oh yeah,
and you don't teleport, which is also very useful.
He did use the heart transplant on Dead Ringer, which...
Oh yeah, that was a quick fight.
Which is
I didn't even notice him on Dead Ringer.
Yeah, so I actually don't think it saves as much time as if you used it in like Zone 4, but it's a lot safer because we've seen how deadly Dead Ringer can be.
Yes.
And if you do happen to get off script, or if skeleton riders come after you, you can make that adjustment. You can take the time with the heart.
Yeah, you can take a sec.
Good.
It's just like Bard. I mean, literally, it is essentially your Bard for 30 seconds or whatever. So you got to take, if you're BlueBlimp, you got to take that Shrine of Rhythm at that point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Trying
just
to rhythm
drop
is
down.
really
It's
good.
super fast, but I mean, Jack's got this. It's a sub 10 run, very nice, with including a death. Oh, why? Oh, there we go. Sorry, just a sec. I need to fix that. There we go. So that's a win for Jack. Congratulations, Jack. GG. 1 win down. Now this is a best of 3 single elimination. Oh, I forgot I have my replays up. I need to use those. So let's just make sure that works. Oh goodness. Do I have this backwards? Nope, I don't think so. Okay, never mind. We're good. Yeah, so Jack wins the first one. So now we need another seed. Do you have another thing set up? Strop one?
Yeah. I do. Let's see.
Yeah, drop that in chat. We'll see what happens. Hey, 5 more minutes. How's it going? What's up? I saw you playing some, what's that game? Rocket League earlier? I gotta play that game. Looks like a lot of fun.
All right, let's see. How do I do this?
So just make a straw poll, post it. Most Bay. Well, thank you. I assume that's a positive thing.
Give me the link, and I just put it in chat. Okay.
There it is.
Does that work?
Yep. I think so. Let me see. I'm gonna vote. Ooh. Kappa 1 was a great seed. Great seed. All right. The voting is on. Oh, I need to time it. Let me put the timer up. We'll go 25 seconds. Yeah, I gotta get Rocket League. I've not played it yet, but it looks pretty fun. Have you played it, Dune?
I've been playing Rocket League. It's so fun. It's so addicting.
It doesn't look that fun to me. It just looks too simplistic, but I guess it's not.
It's super fun. It's like, it's great because it has like, I don't know. It's just enough like skill and enough like chaos to be super entertaining. And like you get the like action, you know, great save, incredible shot kind
That's
of
true. Yeah,
stuff happening all the time.
That's cool. All the streamers play it? One of us. Okay. Alrighty. Maybe I will. I got lots of other stuff. What's that game? Man vs. Game was playing it. The one where everybody votes in chat.
Everybody votes
on like what weapon you get and stuff.
Choice Chamber or something.
Choice Chamber. That's the one. That looks fun too.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool.
We are off.
All right, they're going.
Yeah, let's
Punch
do
out.
this. That Insta. Whoa!
Potion.
Blue Blimp doesn't even take the potion. Well, that's weird. I mean, fair enough. He's now ahead of Jack, but not by much. Jack's actually looking around,
Jack's gonna
and I
get a
get
bomb
that.
spell.
That makes a lot of sense. If you have confidence in your, especially since he's got to win. If you've got confidence in your abilities, and see, I'd be definitely bombing if I was Blue Blimp for that blood shop. I mean,
there's
get a
so
nice
many
build
things,
early.
So many choices
He's
of
just
like what
low
resources
percenting
you
this.
might want to go for. Yeah, low percent. I mean, those are the old strats that you had to do this. It used to be that you had to get out of zone 1 as fast as possible.
Yeah, those strats no longer exist. Not since the full release, though. And look at this stuff that Jack is just farming like crazy. I think he's got a confidence situation going on here. I think he's feeling confident. He had a death and managed to catch up on Blue Blimp. I feel like that's what's going on here.
I mean, the
but we'll
gold
see.
bow is not super fast. It's not the fastest weapon, so it's not. I don't know how much is paying off. I guess the potion's really nice because you can use that.
Oh,
go faster.
definitely. And the gold bow, it's got the boss clear thing. It's kind of like, I can't think of an item, but there's items in Isaac that are specifically good for boss clears. I think it's the same thing here. That gold bow, you can set up a really fast kill as long as it's not Coral Riff.
Right.
Because of the water. But yeah, like this is Death Metal 1. So you'd be able to really, you just kill a ghost, it puts down a gold, you stomp the gold, shoot Death Metal, and boom, he's dead. But yeah, this is the proper speedrun strat, what Blue Blimp's saying. I think it's still viable. You rush to your Zone 1 boss. Oh, nice. Bomb strat there.
That was a
I
really
liked
good
it.
bomb.
That was
really
a 5
good bomb.
damage. Oh, and he's gonna avoid the Walk of Shame by picking up his dagger first before, because he didn't get a
He didn't
flawless.
miss a beat.
Interesting. Jack does not get the insta kill on Death Metal. You can see Jack actually caught up pretty quickly. Craziness. How does he do it? I think his game must run at a faster speed than everybody else's or something. Because how does he catch up so fast?
Yeah, that was a really fast catch up. I mean,
Like he was looking around in the first level, which of course, an important thing to note, everyone, is that the slowest BPMs are the first two first two levels. But the first zone is essentially the slowest. So you really want to power through it. You want minimal amount of beats there because every beat takes a little bit of time. So yeah, no gold strats. Very surprising. But maybe he just kind of messed it up and it's like, all right, it's off the rails. Let's just do this. So that can happen. But look, we got a phasing on the other side. And Jack is now past Blue Blimp. Yeah, and he's in good shape. That's a really strong weapon. Blue Blimp is still running a very minimal build right now. Doesn't take the phasing. This is like the opposite.
Yeah, that's really interesting. The choice to not take the phasing this time, but to take it the previous time.
Yeah, I think my my biggest disappointment with this seed right now is we are yet to see a pawn shop. This was the pawn shop build. Come on, guys.
They don't have time to wait for a pawn shop. They're trying to get through the game.
But it's called pawn shop. Come on. Come on, pawn shop. Yeah, but that weapon that Jack's got, the titanium broadsword, is actually excellent because as pointed out to me by Ryan Clark forever ago, you can technically do 6 damage with that thing, which is pretty dang good. More so than, say, the titanium spear, you can only ever do up to 2. Unless, of course, you get other multipliers and stuff. But imagine the fact, like, if you line up 3 enemies in front of you, and you end up doing 6 damage to them, which is really, really good. Jack is using this phasing very effectively. Knowing what enemies you can kind of pull at you, like the Minotaurs or the Armadillos, they'll attack you while you're in the wall, which is really good. Now, this is a bad spot for Blue Blimp. Never mind. I was gonna say, because he had that that single red zombie that was 1 beat off. And so it's really hard, but he ended up actually getting it diagonal and killing it with the holy water, which was a really nice play. Now, he's not terribly far. Well, I guess he's a little ways behind. He does have a nice item now, the obsidian spear. That's really, really good. But yeah, he's like about 2 floors behind already. Not so good.
Finds a nice ring. A good substitute for the ring of phasing.
Yeah.
The ring of regeneration.
Yeah,
give
ring
him
of
a
regen
little bit of
is-
health. He can't really take that many hits because he doesn't have any armor yet.
No, that's true. Once you get far enough down into the crypt, you're going to be wanting to avoid damage regardless. Of course, Jack says Ring of Regen, one of the best rings, if not the best ring in the game for going fast, because you can kind of just push. You can get yourself a blood drum or blood shovel and not really fear. There you go, farming the Lucky Charm again. Very nice. That's a really good strat. I think that's really important to do. But yeah, you want to build up your armor as he did there with the Hargreaves to make that ring more valuable. But yeah, you can use all those blood items, not the weapons, but the blood items like the drum or the shovel, pretty effectively, knowing that you're going to get a full heart heal on the next floor.
Oh
Every
yeah,
floor.
it's so good to know that you can use your health.
Yeah, as a commodity, essentially.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, now he's actually 2 floors behind still. He's got to really pick it up here. That's Blimp. We got the push broom over on Jack's side. It's the Ring of Courage plus the reasonably powered, like it's a 3 damage push broom. So he's doing the extra damage from the Ring of Courage plus the titanium broadsword. And that's going to allow him to sort of just plow through enemies. Of course, every time you get that sort of forward push with the Ring of Courage, you're invincible. So you can really just power through all your enemies there, and it's not a big issue at all. And he's got the lead boots too, so he's covered for the golems. So he's really got a good run going here. And I guess at this point, Blue Blimp's going to be asking for some serious dino damage to be tossed over Jack's way, especially since he's got the potion as well. And with the Ring of Courage, he's going to be pretty safe.
Hits.
Now, he just did take... Wow, he just scooted by that bomb. That was ridiculous. But he did take a little bit of damage there. He's at half a heart, but he does have a potion. So he's in
the
okay
Ring of
shape.
Courage is so safe. You can as long as you kill something, you're not taking damage. So
yeah, the best example of that.
You just mash in a direction.
Yeah, you just mash it.
Usually it'll turn out okay.
Especially if you've got boots. I was playing Samaria earlier today, and I got the Ring of Courage. I'm like, all right, I'm invincible. And then you get on a shrink tile and die to a missed beat because you're thinking you can just plow through everything.
Oh, you do the little chest bump to the against.
Yeah, the
whatever
chest
it
bump
is.
death, the worst. So I don't know if Jack's gonna pick up that or not. I don't think he really needs to. Well, he did anyways. He kind of was forced to by the push broom, which is pretty hilarious. And man, he's at a heart. Yeah, this is a little sketchy. Just like that, it could turn around. I mean, he has no armor whatsoever. So at this point, Blue Blimp is really praying for some kind of death action over on Jack's side. Of course, this is generally... it's hard for this to go off rails too much. He's got a pretty decent setup here. And now he's just on the Necrodancer fight. Now, the Necrodancer fight, we saw a lot in the release tournament. which we put on. Pretty hype tournament. If you guys missed it, the VODs are available on our YouTube. But we did see a lot of Necrodancer and Dead Ringer deaths. And so we'll see how Jack handles this. I mean, there's been a lot of time to practice since the launch tournament. So people have really kind of figured the strats out pretty well. But it is possible for the Necrodancer to troll you in some pretty interesting ways. Summoning 2 red dragons, or Dorian getting a little bit too dunked by the enemies, so...
I wonder if the Necrodancer summons are seeded. I would guess not, but I don't actually know the answer to that. You know?
I would assume not, but I don't know as well. And it looks like Smokepipe is racing alongside, and he actually just finished. So 1 point to Smokepipe. But actually what's going to happen here is Jack's going to take it at a 8-16, a very nice run, very powerful run.